Morning, how the devil are you? Well, excellent, me too, thanks for asking, except I have arrived at the gym, got into my gym bag, and I don't have any kit. So, it's one of two options. I either don't do a session today, which means I won't have done a session for a couple of days because I get today off and tomorrow off because we're in Brighton tomorrow, or I shoot to H&M, buy a t-shirt, I do have a pair of shorts in there, and we crack into a session. I'm going to go with option number two, quickly go buy a very cheap t-shirt. Jobs are good and got a pair of shorts as well. Right, back to the gym. Alright then, thank goodness for H&M. Got this thing for £4. Jobs are good and right, I'm going to lay down in here, have a quick massage. I've had to make it a fairly quick session, just a 40-minute session, so purely biceps today. Didn't get a chance to do triceps or any cardio. Might try and go for a run a little bit later on if I can, but I've got a meeting with somebody I'm photographing a wedding for at the end of this month after this training session. Then I've got some work I need to get done, so that stuff is scheduled for while I'm away, because from this afternoon I'm going away to Brighton, well near Brighton with Susanna, and my sister's staying at a caravan park just off to the east of Brighton. We're going to stay to the west tonight, and we're going to meet in Brighton tomorrow after Brighton Pride, which is happening today, and have some time together. We've not seen my sister since Christmas, so it's going to be really nice to see her, and she's not going to see Susanna's bump yet, so yeah, and it is a bump and a half. It's that big. Oh, hello. My phone's playing some music. Excellent. Anyway, right. Cancel. And I'm going to lay down. I'll see you guys in a bit. Excellent, all sorted with that. The wedding's happening in like 3-4 weeks time or something. It's the bank holiday weekend in August, so plenty of time to be prepared. But we've got the timetable in place, we know exactly what we're going to be doing, what shots we want to get, all that kind of stuff. And it's going to be a really nice day because it's also some close friends of ours as well, so yeah, so going to be a chance to see somebody get married who I'm close to, and also hopefully capture some wonderful moments for them too. Right, now I've got half an hour before Susanna finishes work. I have got so much work I have to get done before we go. It's not going to happen in 30 minutes, but I can make a good start on it. Right then, got a fair bit of work done actually in the end. One of the big jobs that I do need to do today and that I got sorted is I'm transferring my website over to a new domain host, because the domain host I'm with at the moment don't help me with my secure license, my secure certificate, which is something you really need for GDPR, and a lot of web servers are going to get a bit funny about it fairly soon, so I made sure that's all happening by going to my host, and he's helping me out with it, but he has to transfer the domain to him, so that's what I'm doing. So yeah, that's all sorted, done and dusted, thankfully. Got the vlog almost edited, maybe get a chance to finish it when we get home because we're going to grab some lunch before we leave, and then we're off on our way to Brighton. One of the things I wanted to talk about is I do get asked a lot, why do you work on a weekend? And it's an interesting one because obviously time with family and stuff like that is very important to me, which is why I'm going to down tools from this afternoon and go spend some time with my sister because she's down this neck of the woods on holiday. So doing that kind of thing is really important to me, but also as a small business, I feel personally that I need to put in the extra effort to make sure that I'm still getting my word out there, even if it's just a bit of social media or what have you, or some editing for a client. I want to make sure I'm staying on top of things because my clients are important to me, and I want to make sure they get the best service humanly possible, because in this day and age, one of the things that is lacking within a lot of businesses is customer service. When you go into some stores and places like that, customer service isn't always there. When I go to Harrison's, for example, their customer service is impeccable. Pedro, Suzanne, Ben, whoever they've got working there from the family, they give an amazing service, but you don't get that in every single place that you go to, be it a B2B business or a B2C. So I want to make sure I give people a great experience so that if they are a customer, they want to keep coming back to me, and if they're not a customer but they're getting some great value from my content, they're getting a great experience there and building an emotional connection that way instead. So one of the reasons I work on a weekend is to keep that up. It's also something that's been embedded in my mind since I was an athlete as well. Back in the day I used to get asked, well, why do you train at Christmas? And it was a line that Delly Thompson came up with when he was asked about this as well, and it's something I use myself, which is the reason I train 2 or 3 times on Christmas Day is because my competitors will only train once. So if I get 2 more sessions in, I'm 2 sessions ahead. So same for my business. If I work on Saturday morning, the chances are my competitors probably aren't, so I'm a day ahead or half a day ahead. So that's why in my head and everything that I just keep on working on weekends. Anyway, right, gonna wait for Susanna and then we're gonna get ourselves off back to Andover sorted and head to Brighton. Alright then, we have finally arrived on the south coast and we've come to a place called Worthing. We're staying in Henfield, I think it's called, which is a nice little place, a hotel called the George. So we're staying there and we've driven down to grab some food, we're going to chill out. Still a little bit confused by the fact that the parking is free, because nothing's ever free in this country, so I'm sure we'll come back to a £60 parking fine, but whatever. We'll cover that bridge when we get to it. Let's go see what the sea and the beach has got to offer. She's not. I think she's going to get food. Mama. 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 Hello. Back. Alright then, we're done at the seaside. We've decided we're going to do traditional fish and chips, and there's a place just over here where we're walking down to go and have it. I haven't had fish and chips in 8. When was the last time we had fish and chips? I don't know. There you go, we don't know. So we're going to have fish and chips. For one night only, the diet goes out the window. Fish and chips! Alright then, we're back at the hotel. I'm about to slip into a carb coma. I've not had that many chips in a very long time. So I'm going to hit the sack and we'll catch you guys tomorrow when we head over to Brighton, where hopefully we'll get parked up for less than £35,000 a day. So I'll see you then. Thanks for watching today. If you're brand new, please subscribe, that'd be really cool. And I'll check you out tomorrow morning. Have a good one. Bye!